Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you've read the title, so let's get right into it. This first one, this is the triple jump. All you do is hit X as soon as your feet hits the ground to perform this one. This one is similar to the triple jump except in the air. It's the triple flight spin. You perform this by pressing triangle as soon as your body is back into its resting position, as you can see on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, to perform an upward flight dash, you would hold the analog stick in and hold R2, and to come back down, you would hold in on the analog stick and hold R1. The standing flight dash is pretty simple. Just hold triangle while you're standing still to take off and go handle your business. And it look flashy too, so that's a plus. And man, listen, I can't even tell you how many times the upward flight dash have saved me from drowning down there in that water and you can't breathe. You got to get up out of there. Clutch. And listen, right, we've all been there. We've been trying to do a sub quest or find some D metal or find some material, and you get into these unwanted encounters. Well, the good news is you can actually escape if you toggle your aim off of them with the analog stick, like how I'm doing now. You can actually escape. You can't really do anything now except for charge up and I think block, but it's definitely a getaway, you know, if you don't want to be bothered. Look, man, and I know a lot of y'all be pressing X rapidly to dodge attacks and get away from enemies. Look, give your thumbs a break, press X and hold it to fly like I'm doing. And if you hold an R2, you can maneuver up and down. Listen, man, if you want to feel like Goku and Vegeta out here on this battlefield, you gotta follow these instructions. You gotta follow these maneuvering techniques. And they'll save your life in that very, very, very crucial fight. Look, we all know how cool it is to be Z Vanishing. I even do it sometimes just for the look. But man, listen, you give your thumbs a break, they will love you to the end of time. I know how cool it look. Look, you can't tell me that ain't dope, but man, trust me, your thumbs will love you. Spot dashing is another one of my favorite techniques, which I'm pretty surprised a lot of people don't know about. But if you press inward on the analog stick in battle, it'll definitely close that large gap real quick so you can get into quick combos or do a super move. And it deflects ki blasts as well, so that's a plus. Combo enders is another one of my favorite techniques. It's nothing really special or difficult. It's just pressing a different button at the end of your combo to get a different result. I call them combo enders because that's what I end the combo with. This is a regular combo right here. And this is what happens when you end the combo with the button X. They will normally do some sort of melee. Everybody has their own different kind. Now this is what happens when you end your combo with the button triangle, and it's good if you're low on ki because it knocks the enemy back as well as recharges your ki at the same time, so it's definitely good. Now by far square has to be my favorite button combo ender because it's so flashy, and normally they will always do some sort of ki blast, but I love Vegeta's. His is just so flashy and nice when you're Super Saiyan God. Now this is just personal preference, but I definitely incorporated this technique into a lot of my fights because it helped me win a lot of hard matches, and that is not following up on the option command when you do a move that has that option. For example, what I'm going to keep doing is not following up, but hitting him with the first strike of this move, because I'm going to break down his stun damage in a shorter duration than if I were to follow up on each hit. Now watch what happens when I follow up. You see how long that follow-up took, and it barely did any stun to him, versus me just repeatedly hitting him with this first punch from this stun. It is doing so much stun damage to him, it is crazy. So I definitely do not encourage follow-ups. Now don't get me wrong, follow-ups are good if it's a 2v1 and you know you're about to be attacked, because follow-ups will give you those invincibility frames that you need to complete that attack. Now listen up, ladies and gentlemen, this next technique, this burst block, when you press L2 and square, you have to master this because it gives you iframes. You will not take damage, you will withstand their attack, and you will stand their ground. And you will be able to continuously fight if you know how to time their attack. They will not make you stagger, they will not make you flinch at all. I call this the burst block, and it knocks enemies back if you're in a jam. This is what happens when you press L2 and square. On Xbox, it might be different controls, I'm not sure. But this is a wonderful attack and it will save your life. Now this last part I'm going to talk about is combo canceling, and you have to know this. This is when you press X in the middle of your combo to start over. I normally like to find a nice spot in the character's attack where they make the opponent stagger and I can loop them. Normally with Bardock it's probably the second blue blast that he does within his full combo. But with Vegeta, I like to do it with his Ki Blast because it makes the enemy stagger. So as you can see, as Vegeta's throwing his Ki Blast, I am hitting X to cancel the combo and come right back in it. And he doesn't stand a chance. He can't do anything. And your combos will last forever. Just like with Goku's, I loop his combo at the second kick because it makes Frieza stagger. And he honestly can't do anything. And like I said, you can run these combos down their throat. If you mix it with the burst block, it will be amazing. And you will just rack up combos 200, 300, 400, 500 like you won't believe it. Combo canceling is the key. And you must learn burst block as well. But that's all for what I know. See you guys in the next video.